Hey Virgos, in March 2022, you are being faced with a long-term commitment that you made in the past and feelings of possibly not wanting to commit to this thing or even this person anymore. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tawanantoinette. This is going to be your March 2022 reading for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I recommend checking your rising sign first. Before we begin, this reading will be available via podcast if you would like to listen to ad-free tarot or just use your devices while you listen to tarot. Check the link in the description for the podcast link. Secondly, this is going to be a collective reading, so it may not resonate for every single one of you. Every single nuance may not be your story. Bear in mind, this is a collective reading. It's not personal. So if you'd like a personal reading dedicated to you, the link to that is also in the description. And last but not least, remember to like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment. Take a moment to support the channel, and thank you for all the ways that you have in the past. I really appreciate all of the support. Now let's get started. Virgos, in March, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles signifies some kind of long-term situation. It could be a long-term commitment. It could be a marriage. It could be a commitment to going to school, because we also have the Hierophant here. It's just a long-term pact that you have made in some form of institutionalized fashion. Now, when I say institutionalized, it's just like recognized by society. So like you make a marriage pact that is recognized by society. It's a legal agreement. Technically, if you go to school, that's an institution that you're tapping into. There's some form of long-term commitment here that you are having mixed feelings about. I feel like you are really going within to figure out if this is something you want to continue to do, if you want to continue to commit to. What's crossing the situation is the Four of Cups and the Hierophant. It's a vibe of, I made this commitment at this particular time, but now I may not want this anymore. I may not see this for myself anymore. So what am I going to do about this? At the root cause of the situation, we have the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles. It's, yes, this is an opportunity, but I don't know how I feel about it, and as a result, it's going to take me a lot of strength, or it is taking you a lot of strength to navigate what you want to do about this entire scenario. Of course, it's hard to walk away from something that you previously committed to, because we have to deal with the feelings of feeling like we failed. We may have to deal with the feelings of feeling like we changed our minds, we're fickle. There's a lot of self-judgment that comes with reneging on something that we initially committed to. I feel like that's some of the feelings that you may have. And also, who wants to give up? It's difficult to give up on things, even if it is the best thing for us. It is difficult to give up, as well as it is difficult to continue to work on something that doesn't serve you. So you're going through a moment here. I feel like you do have the strength though, so you will navigate what you're supposed to do in this environment. It feels like a challenging decision that you have to make, or a challenging set of feelings that you're experiencing, but I feel like you do have the inner strength to navigate this situation. What's leaving is the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. I feel like this talks about being unable to make a choice because you are having internal conflict with yourself. The Lovers card talks about a choice. The Eight of Wands talks about fast action or movement or taking action. And then the Five of Wands talks about conflict. And for some of you, this is going to be, this 10 of Pentacles is representing many different things for all of you in the collective, because you're all dealing with individual circumstances, but some of you may be dealing with a long-term relationship that you're having to kind of come to terms with. Maybe this doesn't relate with me anymore. Maybe at one specific time in my life, this is what I wanted, but right now it's not what I wanted. Others of you, if this is school, it's okay, when I started this journey, this is what I wanted to do, but maybe now I don't really want to do this anymore. Whatever 10 of Pentacles Hierophant situation you're dealing with, I feel like it's confronting the feelings of not feeling the same way when you initially made that commitment. Now, this is leaving though, so it means that you are finally embracing how you truly feel and kind of like giving yourself room to feel all of these things, because you're a human being, so you're no longer fighting with yourself. I feel like you're leaving like that internal conflict behind in March. On the horizon, we have the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 10 of Pentacles. So here we are with the same 10 of Pentacles again. You're in an energy of receptivity. I feel like you are in an energy of surrendering to the universe. I feel like you're in your feminine energy of letting things happen. And I see on the horizon you possibly walking away from an opportunity. I feel like some of you are very intuitive people, because the High Priestess is here and your intuition is leading you away from something, leading you away from this relationship, this job, this whatever this 10 of Pentacles is for you, this long-term situation. I see you deciding to eventually walk away from it. In the distant future, we have a King of Wands, a 7 of Cups, and a 10 of Wands. This doesn't feel like you, but let me clarify. Who's the King of Wands? Who is the King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands? Yeah, I don't feel like this is you. There's someone in your environment that I feel like they're feeling very burdened by whatever it is that you're doing or deciding. It feels like maybe this situation will impact this decision that you're making. If let's just say this is a marriage or like a relationship or something like that, I feel like it directly impacts this person. It feels like this person is in distress based on a decision that you're making. It feels like they're looking for options. It feels like they feel burdened. It feels like they feel like they're having a tower moment, a crisis moment. It feels like they feel like they have to wait for something that's causing them to have a tower moment. So it feels like for those of you who are dealing with a relationship that you're kind of deciding on, am I going to do this? Am I not really going to do this? It feels like this person's experience is experiencing the direct result of whatever you are deciding. So if you're deciding to walk away, obviously this person is in distress, like, okay, you're walking away. This is a natural way to respond though if someone is leaving a relationship with you. So yeah. What I will say about this energy is that they still seem to want to work towards whatever it is that you're leaving, because they're coming up as a Knight of Cups. They're still in a mode of offering. So that's definitely interesting. Now, the attitude and the energy that you are embodying in the month of March is the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. You're taking control. You're taking control of a situation. You're taking control. And I feel like others of you, you're very focused on your work. You're focused on your business. I feel like you are in your power in some way. Or I just heard controlling the things that you can. Directing your attention to the things that you can control in the month of March, which a lot of you, this is your job, your working environment, and the things that you do in terms of your livelihood. Now, in your environment, we have the Six of Cups and the Death card. There is a relationship around you that is going through an ending or a transformation. Let's dig into what this Six of Cups is. Clarify the Six of Cups. Maybe some of you guys are experiencing, okay, I take that all the way back. Spirit said, take that back. All right, some of you are dealing with a fire sign, a possible Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This person could also have water placements too, or be a water sign. They could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces placement in their birth chart. I feel like it's a combination of either fire. It's a combination of fire and water that they have in their natal chart. So they're embodying this energy of being proud, but also being in their feelings. And I feel like I can understand how this person may feel, because at the end of the day, it's never nice to be the person that someone is leaving behind if you're in a situation where you're leaving someone behind, because this King of Wands keeps coming up. So obviously you're not going to enjoy being the one that is left behind by someone, especially if you want to work things out. So what I would say is let this person go through their feelings on their own without taking on these emotions, because they are not yours. So yeah, it feels like someone is like directly impacted by some kind of ending in the relationship between the both of you. And then the next placement we have here is the Nine of Wands and the Lovers, which is telling me this is your fears and your dreams. Mostly this is coming up as a fear to me. You're fearing, should I stick this out? Is my choice to leave this situation the wrong choice? Should I just wait, hang in there? Because the Nine of Wands talks about resilience. It talks about like not giving up, because this is a wounded warrior. So you're thinking to yourself, am I making the right choice? Should I just stick this out? That's a thought that may occur for you. And then the outcome of this situation, Spirit is saying, regardless of how much you feel like maybe you should stick this out, there are changes here. This is destined. This is fate. This is what is probably meant to happen right now. I feel like it's almost like you're being forced to look to your future, whether it includes this person or it doesn't. So I feel like either way, there are big changes that are coming into this relationship. Let me get some more advice, because I feel like that would be helpful for you guys. Like I can feel you guys in the collective being like, okay, so what should I do? All right, Spirit, what should they do? All right, the first card we have is Nurture All That You Love, Embrace the Masculine, and See the Signs. So what this means to me is, I feel like embracing the masculine means there's something you have to do. You have to do something about this situation. There are signs that you have seen that you're not supposed to be ignoring as it pertains to whatever you're dealing with. And this is an indication for you to nurture the things that you love. So maybe if this is a school situation, whatever situation this is, if it's something that you truly love, nurture it. If it's something that you truly don't resonate with anymore, do what is necessary to separate yourself from it so that you can align with the things that you are passionate about. And that's the advice that I feel like you're being given. In addition to that, though, I pulled some self-care advice for you guys. And the first one is kind of funny. This card is a card encouraging you to pleasure yourself. Now, on the card, this lady is doing it by herself. So, I mean, if that's what you have to do, then do that. The second card is Be Still. I feel like it's in the stillness that you're really going to find out what direction you want to take this, whatever you're deciding. it's in a moment where you're by yourself. It's not the kind of thing where you can ask a friend for advice or you can ask your mom for advice. It feels like this is a very personal decision that you'll have to come to the conclusion of what you're going to do on your own. And so I feel like you should embrace that solitude and make time for it. The third card we have is positive affirmations. There's an emphasis on telling yourself good things. So I know Virgos to be very self-critical sometimes, and when they're dealing with that self-criticism, it can project onto other people in their space if they don't have a healthy relationship with self-criticism. So it can look like being overly critical of other people. And if you find yourself in that situation, I feel like what you want to do is start to affirm yourself. Feed yourself positive affirmations and thoughts so that you are feeling good about you and you don't project that onto other people. And then the last card we have is Sweet Treat. For those of you who like sweet treats, this is a completely indulgent card. Get yourself something nice is what Spirit is saying. If you need something nice, go get yourself something nice. So guys, this was your reading for March. I really hope it was helpful to you. If this resonated with you and you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, my link is in the description for my calendar. Use that. I also just added a new offering on there. So for those of you who want to check that out, check the description. And with that said, I'll see you next time. Bye.